This is this week's market outlook, covering the period from May 30th to June 5th, 2026. In this video, we will cover the S&P 500, gold, the euro, Bitcoin, and crude oil. To start, let's move to the weekly chart of the S&P 500. As you can see on the weekly chart of the SPX, a five-wave structure is close to completion. From a timing perspective, based on the move from the top of Wave 3 to the low of Wave 4, Wave 5 should make its high this week. Now let's move to the daily time frame. On the daily chart, the 7,638 area is the external Fibonacci target of Wave 4. Price can still move higher for another 2 or 3 days. The confirmation for a 3 to 4 week correction would be a daily close below 7,528, which is the May 27th low. Until we get that confirmation, do not enter short positions this week. Now let's move to the weekly chart of gold. Gold has clearly entered a corrective pattern, not a bearish impulsive structure. A weekly close above 4,713 would confirm that this correction is complete. If that happens, gold could start a major bullish move toward $8,000 over the next year. Now let's move to the daily chart. A daily close above 4,737 would confirm that the correction is complete and that gold has entered a long-term bullish move. From a timing perspective, June 5th is the latest date where gold can still continue this correction. Until we get that confirmation, do not enter long positions. Now let's move to the weekly chart of the euro. The move that started on March 8th and ended on May 3rd is now in a corrective phase. From a timing perspective, this correction should be complete by June 12th. On the daily time frame, price can still move higher for a few days, but this move should be treated as a corrective bounce. Until June 12th, which is next week, do not enter long positions too early. Now let's move to Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. As you can see, Bitcoin is moving inside a five-wave bearish structure. Right now, we are probably entering Wave 5 to the downside. Now let's move to the daily chart. On the daily time frame, Bitcoin can still make a short-term corrective bounce into June 8th. The upside target zone is between 77,500 and 78,600. From that zone, Bitcoin should turn lower again and move back toward the May 28th low. Do not let this short-term bounce fool you into thinking that a new bullish trend has started. This is still only a correction inside a larger bearish structure. Now let's move to the weekly chart of crude oil. On the weekly time frame, oil has completed a five-wave move and is now in a corrective phase. From a price perspective, this correction can still extend toward the $72 area. Now let's move to the daily time frame. On the daily chart, oil has entered Wave C of the correction. This corrective move can continue until June 11. Until that date, do not enter long positions too early. After that timing window, oil should start a new bullish move and eventually move back toward the previous high, around $115. For weekly market updates, follow our page every Saturday.